final couple of seconds, but it was a crazy one. It was a back and forth battle, and it was awesome. But now over to the other matchup we will go. Talk to me maybe briefly about these two squads as we look into their search to destroy with XSET up one.
Well, first of all, XSET, actually recently they were status quo, but they have signed to an organization named XSET. This is one of the most vocal teams that I did speak to. These guys are all very, very good at communicating. Their communications, their comms overall just are great. S&D, I believe, was one of the modes that they mentioned as being their favorite mode, the one that they're best at. They do think that their aggressive playstyle is better tthan basically any of the other teams, which, as you can tell right now, I believe, let me look at their weapons. It looks like they're running some pretty aggressive weapons. Yeah, I saw DRH. As you can tell, Molotovs and trophies popping out right now. Meralto is also the sniper. I know Bobby talked about it, especially on Meltdown. Having a capable sniper is going to be really important, and that will be Meralto on the side of XSET for sure.
Well, yeah, you called out the aggression. They just sent it. All five hit up through mid-map, and we're quickly into a 3 versus 3 now.
And actually, as well, Team Vio, or Vio for Violence, they are also running very aggressive weapons as well. As you can tell, Vern with the Echo, I believe, Automatic with the QQ9. So this is just, I mean, this is a very, very aggressive S&D right now.
Well, Vio, down a man, trying to clutch up in the 2v3. Still a ton of time on the clock to work with. Is trying to figure out how they want to wrap this. They might be able to give themselves a 2v1 in the backside. They can catch one player rotating. They're going to be able to catch him. Oh! Well, I thought they caught him, but Yuna's going to put him down now. All going to fall to Automatic into 1 versus 3. He's got the cover to do this. Has to pop the reload. The slide comes in. He's getting swarmed. He's getting hunted. He's getting put down. 2-0 and this map to XSET.
Very fast 2-0 indeed. Also, 2 players on XSET that definitely we should be watching out for is going to be Yuna as Silva as well. These 2 players have been absolute fraggers throughout the entire tournament for sure.
What do I think of? Why when I'm thinking of was Yuna, was that Final Fantasy X? Is that what I keep thinking of? Or is that, no, what was the name? Oh, hold up. Now this is gonna drive me insane. I think it was, yeah, it was Final Fantasy X. Okay, I'm a big Final Fantasy guy, so that's all I think of. So I'm on Yuna to absolutely fry.
I'm hurt.
As you can tell right now, there's also some consistency across the board on XSET. Everyone kind of tied up until Silva gets a kill right there, proving his fragging ability. Another kill coming out right there, I believe, Lazy.
Yeah, the difference between these 2 teams and what we watched, like the number of people I've seen like slide canceling into fights, like I feel like I barely saw that at all in the previous matchups, and these guys are twisted. They're making plays. You can see the skills absolutely on point.
Yeah, I actually spoke to Vio for a while as well, and they haven't had the opportunity to scrim together too much. They said their biggest time practicing is really in individual mechanics. Obviously, they are playing on a new device, and they've just been grinding on it, absolutely getting insane with their movement with the Xperia. And, I mean, as you can tell right now, everyone's just sliding all over the place, making very aggressive playstyles.
Well, the phone is godlike, and they look comfortable because, yes, they are making plays 3-0 and 3-0 quickly. And they want to go right back to the mid-map hit. It's like they're showing no respect at all to Vio. They're flying at them right up mid. One's going to be holding the left. They're going to soar through behind the smokes. They're able to get into the sight. Automatic there with the first blood. More people on it. And you're going to see his movement is nutty. They're making the plays, swarming as a collective unit.
Yeah, absolutely. Automatic getting a very nice, I believe, 2-piece right there with the QQ9. Down to just 3v5, I believe. Silva getting an Echo kill right there as well. Poison planting.
The bomb has been planted.
Well, they've got the numbers. Yuna. Can he catch a pick? I thought he had it for a second, but I stepped away for a moment. Rocket out. Takes him down to half HP. Takes some tags as well. Just under 30 seconds to go, though. Got to make the play. Trying to slide around the edge, but the movement there for Vio as they get it down. Nice little snapper from Meralto. A bit of a world star, but unfortunately, I don't know if he's going to have the time to do it. He's going to have to make an absolutely insane play. Get some unfortunate timing. Almost able to snap back, but it's Poison that wins the gunfight. And for Vio, they finally get a point on the round. Or a point on the board.
Great play from Vio right there, just absolutely just playing all around, sliding everywhere, just trying to distract Meralto as much as possible to allow that bomb to finally go boom.
Right back to it. They just want mid-map control. get information, take their choice of site. Basically the same thing, just the opposite bomb site this time around. Automatic has been their lead entry man going for the first bloods. That time though, the shot not on point. He gets put to bed. It's Poison that picks it up. You think he maybe gets a second, but the trade is there. It's Vern that goes huge to take down 2. 2v2 we go. Still 90 seconds to work with. Vindicate going to be in the next gunfight. Going to dip away from that from his teammate. I think the flank was coming in. I thought he was going to get shot in the back. The hip fire is everywhere. The movement is insane. Somehow he is going to fall. Vern is going to drop as well. Impulsive able to pick up both. And they slow the bleeding. They get another round win on the board.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, XSET is playing really, really well right now. Again, as we said before, they are a very aggressive team, and right now they're showing that dominance. I definitely think Vern, or not Vern, Team Vio with Vern, obviously, is going to have to kind of slow it down a little bit here. It looks like XSET is going to be going instantly to B. Let's see if Team Vio can hold him back here.
The shotgun trying to get in, looking to pump. And now Yuna on the heady, just trying to push him shots through the spar, just enough to get one down. Nice crossfire there with his teammates, puts them in a 3v1 early, just a step away from a 5th round on the board. Just Vern trying to play for his life.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like he's going to rotate mid here. Bomb is going to be planted. He's going to chuck a molly, might be able to get a hit marker for vision. Nope, unable to connect, and he's going to try to rotate all the way around for the flank. If he's able to get up to that little nest right there, he might be able to get a beam. I don't know if any players are currently looking at him, but he might have an opportunity to get one pick here. Nope, they got vision of him. He's going to get tapped down and dead right there to take XSET to 5-1.
Oh, he got sniped. Let's say, didn't even feel like he took damage. He just got obliterated. That makes sense. He will get picked. And as you said, one more round needed for XSET to go up 2-0 in this one.
You know what? I think Vern's biggest mistake thus far has been using the HD-40. I'm sorry to say it, but that weapon has been trashed. He just needs to get out of the old ways, for sure.
Just hit with a big nerf.
Yeah, oh man, for sure. Again, it was the biggest competitive weapon prior to the nerf, and then they just obliterated the damage, made it so you deal reduced damage to the legs and hands. So to even use the weapon, you gotta be hitting really, really clean shots for sure, which it seems like he's doing okay, currently at 4 kills, but I think he needs to make the switch at some point in this tournament.
Yeah, probably it's one of those things where he's not going to be so comfortable with it. He wants to still run it, but yeah, I tend to agree. You got to run the most powerful weapon. You got to get comfortable with that. This is the way Call of Duty works, but here comes the swarm. They are all just flying on through. Can they hold? One more player trying to lock down the bomb site, but they fly in. XSET, now just one player left alive. Impulsive trying to make the play. Can't quite connect on the second.
Ooh, that's going to take us to a 5-2. Impulsive almost able to do it there. Currently the top fragger. If anyone was going to do it, it was going to be him, but only able to get one right there. And again, go into a 5-2.
Here we go. We'll see if on offense,
The enemy has the bomb.
if XSET can close this out. Yuna's POV. Probably waiting for one of his sub players to be the point man. Just get the cars out of the way early. Yeah, you don't want a nade or a rocket coming in to make you the victim of that explosion. They've got 1 week inside. I think his teammate tagged up, so an opening for Impulsive.
I believe the entirety of Team Vio is currently on that A point. I don't think anyone's on B, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do try to pivot here, but we'll see what they do. Ooh, nice little cheeky angle from Yuna right here. It looks like he does get vision, but I don't think he can take any shots. He's gonna rotate around, destroy a trip mine. Bonus 20 points right there. Doesn't hurt. Ooh, great shots from Impulsive, taking out Vindicate. Vern from behind taking out Impulsive. I believe we're down to a 3v3 situation. Or 4v3 rather. Currently team Vio, 1 up. Looks like Yuna's gonna rotate all the way back to B. I think they have a free plant here, as you can tell. Team Vio is all currently watching A. I want to see if they plant. They should, but looks like they're just rotating around here.
Yeah, maybe they're pushing through, thinking with the timing they can catch Vio trying to rotate back, maybe get a pick, or maybe it's a fortunate timing where they can get into the site.
It's an interesting play here. I mean, I would have planted personally. They had all the real estate over there to do it, but it looks like they're going to rotate back into the madness inside of this pizza, as Bobby called it. That fight's going out.
Oh, Lazary able to take down 2. I thought the trade was going to be there and he'd have a chance, but There's still a small one glimmer of hope in a 1 versus 3. Moralto not going to be able to get it done. Third round now on the board. They're clawing back tooth and nail. Can they make the full comeback?
I mean, I think that was a mistake personally. I think they should have went for the plant there, but here we go into
I tend to agree with you. Whenever planting the bomb puts pressure on the other team. Whenever you can plant the bomb, get it down. I agree with you. I don't know if they maybe thought they had some information that we didn't, but regardless, they were down a man. Could have lost it either way. This time,
it looks like they're going for an early plant.
Yeah, this time they get it down quick. So we saw this a lot in the first set of series, where a team will have to try a 5-on-5 retake. We saw it succeed a couple times. You saw it get swatted away like a fly a few times as well. Now, how do they do it? So they're pretty split. We saw a bunch of different retakes. This time you've got like a 1-1-3 almost. 1 all the way through the flank, 1 through mid, and 3 pushing up to their side.
Ooh, we're down to a 5v2 situation early for Team Bio. Couple go down though, and instantly we're down to a 1v2. Moralto constantly the last player left on XSET, but he is gonna go. Oh no, he picked up a kill. It's a 1v1.
He had another one. He's got a chance to do it. He's got a chance to clutch. He spotted him. There's just not gonna be enough time though. He's gonna do just enough. He does just enough to stay alive. That second snipe he hits makes it so the player can't hop on the bomb. He buys the time. They win 6-3. Moralto hitting the snipe. Now we're gonna swap over to the other game and see where we're at in the search and destroy. It was a brilliant game 1 we saw in standoff hardpoint between these two squads. Hoping we get some similar Magic Hawks here in the search.
Oh, absolutely. And it looks like currently we do have a score of 2 for Truly and 1 for Tribe. Actually, nope, just went up. It is going to be 3 for Truly and 1 for Tribe heading into this fifth round right here.
Well, I mean, a lot of pressure on Truly here to get the search win after losing that narrow game 1.
Yes, narrowly. Yes. Zia is also fragging out with the sniper, if you can tell. 6 kills. I'm excited to see his sniper play on this map for sure. He is a very powerful sniper. Absolutely.
I'm just trying to see it. It looks like the offense for now is just waiting on a pick. You can see how passive they are. They are not really moving. They're hoping for maybe some early aggression out of Truly OP. And we missed the first couple of rounds. I don't know if maybe somebody hit a fast flank or what the plays have been like, but they're going to let about a minute of this clock milk off before they even really move up towards the bomb site. Now, working towards B. Here comes the full 5-man hit, utility out, and there will be the bomb plant. Now, just like we saw in the previous round, pressure on Truly to work the retake.
Looks like a rocket comes out, narrow, not able to connect on some shots. Bolu able to get Zia. I did actually speak to Tribe, and they said that S&D was one of the modes they're not super confident about. Still kind of figuring out the strategy and everything. As you can tell right now, they are definitely trying to play it a little bit slower. We are down to a 4v3 right now, with Tribe being up.
It's interesting because we've had that with the CD up too, where teams are really going to respawn and not as comfortable in search. And for me, a lot of times it's been like, if you're not a good search team, you're just a really skilled like respawn team, just hit them. Like, I feel like slowing it down doesn't usually work well, as that hipfire hits absolutely nothing. But usually, like, almost turn it into a respawn. Like, just 5-man hit and trade effectively like you would in a hard point. Because I feel like if you're not a great search team, you don't feel comfortable, the more like 3v3s you're in, or late rounds and decision making, like that's where it's harder. So I guess I'm interested to see that's how they play it, if that's the case.
Yeah, kind of similar to how XSET was playing last round for sure.
Yeah, like, literally make it like you're just flying at a hard point. Like, just set it up so you can make plays and trade. Let the skill flourish. And that doesn't always work, but I guess in my eyes, I think I've seen it be more effective through my experience. But there was a lot of damage in. Tribe, I think, had like 2 or 3 players. They tagged up the 1-shot on Truly. And here's the snipe out. Give it a chance for just a moment.
We had all 10 players send it B right there, and not a single kill come out, which really shows that the passiveness of these teams for sure. Smoke's coming out, people not really running through it. They just kind of sit back to see if any of the enemy players do make that decision to go through, and obviously nobody did, so still just kind of in a waiting fest right now. As you can tell, Tribe is going to be rotating back around to A, or Truly, rather. Going to be trying to switch it up a little bit, get a reverse back to A. Saizu, some accidental shots right there, I think, which could be pretty bad.
We haven't seen like a ton of action, but you got to feel pretty good about this particular site when you have a free plant, a five-man stack.
Yes.
A little bit more of a funnel system here to hold as people try to push, not as wide open as it is towards the B site. So you favor Truly massively here. How does Tribe try to get through this? What utility do they have remaining? And that's going to be Wrath with the first blood. Balu going to drop. Now even harder for Tribe with retake.
Need backup.
Looks like we have the Truly player going for a flank as well. Child's just sending it in right there, able to get one kill. Fusion taking out Leon, Nero taking out Zia. Down to a 2v3. Nero going down as well. We're down to just Child's. Right on the point, able to get one kill right there.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
Yeah, I mean, that first kill is massive. You know, when you're in that 5v5, when you can pick up the first, well, you know, whether you're offense or defense, but especially when you're holding the site like that, you get numbers like that early. It feels like you're going to win that 9 out of 10 times when there's not an instant trade. So the first kill was massive. They play the numbers and trade effectively once the action gets rolling. So great stuff from Truly OP. Now with 4 rounds on the board, we'll see if they keep it flowing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think Tectonic, he's certainly underperforming right now. Currently only has 1 kill, and typically he is the top fragger for Tribe, especially in respawns. In S&D, he still does tend to show up pretty often, but right now I think he's not able to really do too much for the team. Tectonic.
You got to say his name again, because the second you said his name, you got to kill. So you just got to keep, you got to speak that into existence, apparently.
Tectonic is terrible and is unable to get any kills here. See if we can do it.
No, like literally right as you started saying it, he ripped somebody off ahead of you. I think I was like, all right, well, that's all he needs.
Yeah, I was reading his 1 kill off, and then all of a sudden it just popped into 2, and I'm like, well, he just basically doubled his kills.
Yeah, there you go. But the bomb plant, once again, there for Truly OP. Similar situation, this time a 44, though, on the opposite site. Now, can they get that first pick again to give them the numbers? We're going to try to find an opening. I thought a chance for Tectonic to hit there, maybe catch him wrapping back to the steps. Can't quite connect. Not a fun fight there across the entire span of the site. One player is on fire. Now they're going to go. Zia, I think, almost had a kill, but Balu was able to pick it up. The trade doesn't come in, even though he's 1 shot on the other side. They're just going to go ahead and hop it.
Ooh, little pinch. Good double kill from Fusion, and Clashy getting the kill right there as well. Wow. I thought Tribe had it for a second there, for sure.
Yeah, before he hopped the bomb, I thought it looked like a pretty winnable situation, but like the second he hopped on it, you lose 1 player that's gone up. It becomes that much harder to hold. They collapse. They close it out. Now 1 round away from tying this series up at 1-1. Just a reminder, it is a best of 5. We're still in the winner's bracket side of this.
Looks like everyone's going to play pretty slow here. Nobody really on the side of B except for Zia. First kill coming out to Truly. Saizu taking out Nero. Clashy trying to get some kills here in an awkward position with a low ground. Looks like he's going to try to rotate back, but Bolu gets a clean double right there. We're at a 4v2 situation here. Fusion and Zia versus Leon. Bolu, Childs, and Tectonic. Fusion able to take out Leon. Fusion has been fragging out with that DRH. He currently has 9 kills, I believe, the top of the entire match. He's been playing that thing to perfection.
He's disgusting. I mean, for the first 10 seconds we watched him in the hard point, I was like, okay, this guy's good. He was getting it done with the QQ9. Getting it done everywhere. Finally, a good situation for Tribe as they've 4-1 advantage. They have to rip off 4 straight rounds if they're going to take this. And we're just gassing up Fusion because he's somehow pulled off the water.
This would be incredible. Especially against 2 of Tribe's top fraggers right now. 2 SMG players, Bolu and Childs. It's going to be tough for Fusion here. Let's see if he can pull it off.
I think they know bomb is down.
Oh, yeah, that too. He has to push up here. He's in a very uncomfortable position.
It'd be one thing if he had bomb, it could plant, work some, but he has to somehow track back, get bomb spotted, and now we're back into the game. Hello, and he's dead.
Yeah.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up.
All right, try picking up another round here, making it a little bit closer, but still they'd have to get the next 3 rounds taking W's. It's going to be difficult.
Defend the objective. They have the bomb.
Well, I mean, the good thing, I also think, you know, we were talking about maybe they're not the most comfortable search team. I think, in my experience, when a team's maybe not great at search, defense is a lot easier. Like, defense is way easier. He is a position. it's offense is way harder when you're not a good search team. So if they're going to be sitting here playing defense over and over again, there's absolutely a chance that they can make a rally. It's a completely different game for a team that's maybe not comfortable in certain spots. And so far, so good. That's back-to-back defense. They're calling it back. I mean, a former pro or some much better analytical mind could probably break that down, but it seems to be that way, man. It's way easier to play defense.
Yeah, absolutely. And in the 5 seconds you were talking, they won that round very quick. So already coming out very dominant later in the game. See if they can carry that momentum. Looks like we have the side of Truly pushing A. Basically everyone inside of this pizza thing right now.
They basically get blind calls. They get 5 stacks to site 2 rounds in a row. Sometimes you need a little bit of luck. It feels like maybe they got it there, but yeah, the blind call to B, the blind call to A.
Yeah, it looks like we're down to Clashy, Zia, and Tiprath versus the entirety of Tribe. Looks like Clashy is gonna rotate back over to B along with his teammates.
I think you're fine here. Like, if you have this 5v3, it's not that big deal to just give up the plant player number.
Yeah, absolutely. Now it's all about just keeping really good vision here for Truly, watching all these angles. They have 3 players, 3 potential angles here. See if they can keep it on lock. Looks like we might have 3 players pushing one of the Truly players on the right side. Yep, Leon's gonna take out Tiprath right here, and then 2 players get aggressive on Clashy. He's gonna go down. We're down to everyone's dead on Truly, and just like that, 5 to 5.
So one off the top, and I was like, what are you?
Yeah.
It's not over yet.
There you go. They had to do 4 in a row. There's 3, and so far, so good on defense, but they did call it blind.
Defend the objectives. They have the bomb.
I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
They lose 2 in the top 10.
Yeah, I almost wonder if that comes down to nerves, just not really knowing what to do and wanting to play a little bit slower in your mind, just like, you know, kind of panicking and thinking everyone has to sit back a little bit, because, I mean, a lot of these teams are pretty new to esports. Actually, I mean, Tribe, they've been playing for a while, so
Complete the mission.
probably should have been prepared here, but here we go. Nero, the last one on Tribe, he's going to go down, and Truly going to take the W in the Search and Destroy Meltdown match.
Well, nice gave up 3 straight rounds.